I've been working the last couple of days. Josh and Cole's been out in Kansas. Jay and Dalton's been up in Ohio. I told Mac, I said, we're going to hit it in the morning. It's the 8th of November. We're just going to get out in the woods. We're going to get on a knob that we've been to a couple of times earlier this fall. Depending on what we see from there, if we don't do any good, then we got a plan to kind of hunt our way across this top and glass and hunt and maybe rattle or whatever. Just listen. Just hunt. The gist of what I want to do today, I want to spend a little bit of time up here on our knob that we know we can see pretty good from. And then if we don't do any good, I just want to hit these small spots like this. Spend 15, 20 minutes glassing it, see if anything moves. And if not, just move on, you know what I mean? So you do see it. Let me see it. Where you been?
God. I guess you gotta put your release on. I gotta get Tony was I saw it. The frame looked big.
I feel like he's going to have to, it being 10:30, I feel like he's going to have to lay down.
He must have just come over that time.
I just don't know.
I think let's just keep eyes on him until he. I've got a tag too, actually.
You really do? Seriously?
I bought one yesterday.
I can see where this is going to go. We're going to shoot one of my damn arrows into this hillside in a minute. And see if you can shoot it. Because that's definitely a shooter for you. Yeah, I think he's right in there somewhere between that autumn olive and that dark green tree.
Like a whole 30-yard
Yeah.
area. He's somewhere right there.
I swear I think he's laying right there. And it all looks real thick. But if that deer's standing up on his feet, you could see him in that.
Oh, yeah. So it's about.
Better make it count because it's only one more way.
Ooh, the kisser button. I mean, it hit the glove.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're golden then.
Yeah, we're good. Dead-eyed dick.
Oh, yeah, we're in good shape.
Oh, and the arrow's not broken.
Not broken.
Good job.
You didn't even really cut a hole in my glove.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did. That's all right. That was the goal. Let's go down there so I can get an arrow in him.
Back up. Go down one of those rock things. I feel like this is going to be loud coming right on top of them. Or what do you think?
I just don't know how far we're going to have to go to where we can see down in that ditch.
I'm worried about. We might have to get really close.
Yeah.
There's a nice little bench right here. We can try to get to that and just see.
Right here.
Yeah, see if we can see down.
Is it right all the way under us?
Yeah.
What about if we go up, hit the bench, and slide down that bench? Instead of cutting right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way we'll be able to see down through there the whole time.
Yeah, I agree. We were starting to come up with plans, like how big of rough rock we should get to throw at him. And as I'm glassing that autumn olive bush that I thought we went down by, there he stands up and he's right where we thought he was. Goes to show you can't doubt yourself if you know where one was and you can't think of any way that he would have got out of there, then he's probably right there. It's incredible how good these things can just hide in literally just grass like this. But we could not see him. We've got multiple angles above him, it's as soon as that sun hit that side, he got up, scratched himself, and he walked around to the other side of the autumn olive and bedded in the shade. This is good. We know exactly where he's at now. I feel like it's going to be good to stay above him. Yeah, because we know that autumn olive is in between him and us right now. So if we keep that in between him and us, the wind's good. I feel like we can get into 30 yards, and if he stands up, I'll get a decent shot at him. That deer is right there. We know exactly where he's at, and now we got to go hunt him. So I'm excited. Let's go. There's too many bucks to choose from. I don't know. That's a nice 8-pointer. I got him in the spotter. Obviously, that doe is getting ran around there by a couple different bucks. You see? Easy.
Can you see?
Yep, he's walking down the berm.
We're making another move. We got within about 45 of him, and he was bedded, and this doe got in front of him too far. So he jumped up and went around through there after her.
There's no way he's still there. Alright, we just walked in on the road and got as far south as we can, and now we're gonna kind of hunt our way up to that glassing point across from Zach and Mac and Dalton. I don't know, how far is it? Probably 500 yards. More than that, 1,000. It's a long way, but it's pretty wet, so it should be pretty easy. Just kind of still hunt our way up there. He might be a shooter. I think he's a shooter. I think it might be a 2-year-old. Oh, that's a shooter. He's got an injury on his face. Oh, that's a good start. Literally just got out to this point. There's another guy over on the knob that Zach and Mac and Dalton were gonna get on. Over a valley field that Mac saw some deer in the other day. He spotted a buck down this bottom just now. Looks like a shooter buck. It looks like he's got something going on with his ear. I don't know. Cole said it was just hanging there, so. Where are they going? I don't know. Kinda seems like she's getting bumped. Looks like a pretty nice deer. He's pretty much halfway up that mountain.
that guy expects to pull up to that gate and nobody come behind him. Literally 2,500 acres right here. What we were just discussing, one, it's hotter than hell. It's 65 degrees at daylight. And two, there's a vehicle parked at the gate, but we're just kind of letting it get gray light. And slipping up to here, we're gonna go to a glass and knob. You know, I don't think we're gonna affect him in any way unless he's doing the exact same thing we are. And we're still not gonna affect him, we're just gonna talk about it. That's the game plan, to get back up here again. See what happens. I haven't heard from Cole with you to see if anybody's over that direction. See what we see. Oh yeah. I think it's your boy, Mac.
I think it is. Real one, do we got?
The deer drive. This guy's got an e-bike parked right here. So he's obviously up on his point somewhere. So we went to the right. Can't see nothing. We actually got eyes on him and realized what Jesus. He's up there with a decoy. We're coming around, and the buck that me and Mike chased up here the other day is right up on that knob with that guy. And we just literally pushed him right to him. So, hey, if you're from Virginia, illegally hunting on an e-bike, and you kill an 8-point about 16 inches wide, you can thank your boys. Well, one of them's Cole's. Cole sent me a video of definitely a shooter for you all. You think he went like that? You think we're better off to go up?
I'd like to get up in there.
Yeah. Okay, do you see a buck right now? Well, we just jumped a nice buck right here. You see the buck? I don't know if that's the buck we jumped. He was right here on this knob.
Hey, I see him. Right through there, I see him on the hillside there. That's a big buck.
I see him now. Right under them trees. You think it's the one we jumped? No way. But I don't think that's the deer we jumped. I swear I don't. Well, they've got eyes on another one over here behind us.
That's not the one that they see.
No. Going up into the thicket. Hopefully he goes into the thicket and lays down.
Yep, we're gonna keep eyes on this one down below too. He's a good buck.
I'd probably shoot that buck there. I think so. You think we ought to get around through there, Dewey? Don't make a decision here. See, me and Mac are gonna go. Come on, right here. In between. Cole, don't go over this hill though, because that buck is right here somewhere. Me and Mac's gonna go out here and go up. You just keep watching it. You're not gonna be able to see him in that thicket, I don't think. But just keep burn that down. Don't take your eyes off of that brown grass back and forth. Because if he tops right there, you'll be able to see him. Mac, let's roll. Back down, because that dude's right here. It's already gone. I just don't want to go down any further. What was our wind? Well. So we went back down. Hadn't seen him. And he made a turn. And he's contouring around the side of this bank, just below this timber right here, this scrub brush. So we'll get across the top. Try to get out there in front of him and intersect him. We'll see what happens. If I go 20 more yards, I can see over the edge. Oh, we got a minute downtime here. That's him. He's right here. I'm looking at him. He's right there on the point getting ready to come up on the berm. Go. He must have run into that guy. I bet. You see that little point right there, Cole, with the trees on it? No. He's right here. He's right here on this point that I'm looking at. I spotted him and he was laying under that bush. I guess I have to climb it back. Maybe there's some wind to this. Yeah, he's like, you can't see him right now. He's right under the berm. I'm gonna send you a picture, Cole, where he's at. See that? He's coming towards us. Huh? Yeah. To that contour that we lost him on. It leads to this right here. Love to go around the point. Yeah. Well, that was fun. We were so close. We got within, well, probably 30. When he was bedded under that bush, I was probably 30.
Yep.
And I had just spotted him. Sun was glaring, and me and Mac was in a place that it was kind of like in the head of a drain there, and the wind was just dicey because when the wind would calm down, it would do all kinds of crazy stuff. You'd feel it hitting you in the back of the head, and just a drift. But then when the wind would pick up, we had a good wind, and just as soon as I spotted him, you could just feel the wind shifting a little bit, and I think he caught because we were standing dead still, and we had like brush all in between us and stuff. Or caught a smell, just a whiff of something he didn't like, and he bounded out of there. But then he went down, turned around, and come right back at us. And he was coming the bench below us, and we needed to get down because he was going to be about 80 or 90 yards below us. So we needed to get on the face of the mountain there to kind of ambush him. And the way we set up there, the move we made was, I thought that we could go ahead, get over the hill to where we could ambush him out in front of him. And then if anything, worst case scenario is he come up the hill, and our two spotters on the other side was going to be able to see him, and then they would just warn us, and we would back out of there and be able to cut him off on the top side. But unfortunately, they wasn't able to spot him. Dalton finally spotted him as he was crossing the top, and it was just too late. He lives to get chased another day. These boys are going to stay on the mountain. They've got another buck that they spotted early this morning, and all hell broke loose, obviously. Cole and Richard think that they've pretty much bedded this buck. He went into a place, went in behind the bush. It's the typical story. He went in behind the bush and he didn't come out. So guess what? He's probably in that bush. I got to go to work for a little bit. I'm sending Mac back up to the top with them boys where they're all supposed to congregate together and get a game plan and try to get a couple different angles on where they think that deer's at. And I'm going to try to meet these boys back up here if they ain't already killed one. So, Mac, appreciate it. Good luck.
We'll do it again.
We will do it again.
So it's like noon. Walker and I are gonna try to make a move down towards where we are pretty sure that we watched a buck bed this morning. He got behind a bush on a bench and we never saw him come out. We've tried to pick it apart, get new angles on it, just can't find him. So we're gonna go down there and get close and grunt and probably snort wheeze, and maybe he'll stand up and check us out. If not, probably just spook him and go get some hot dogs or something.
Unless you want me to wind bump it.
It might come to that. If you see him, just holler, Ignis, he's up! Buck, buck, buck! I got you, Dad. Deer coming! Buck, buck!
Well, we're pretty sure that buck that Zach and Mac were on went around the other side of the holler, and they went back over the top to try and find him and haven't had any luck. So we think that first buck that we spotted is just bedded down here at the head of this holler. So we're gonna go meet up with the rest of the guys and talk it over here, but we're probably going to try and slip around him on that bench. And, well, first we're going to try and find him. First we're going to go over here and try and find him, and then we'll maybe try and slip around him. But what time is it?
It's 11:30.
It's about 11:30 now, and we have yet to see this first deer we saw stand up or spot him at all, bedded down there. Pretty sure he's either by that bush or he snuck out on us when Mac and Zach were chasing that other buck around. So Mac and Dalton are going to stay here in Glass, and we're going to try and get around him and get down on the bench that he's on and probably just grunt and snort wheeze at him and try and get him up. I don't know. I mean, we could wait it out all day, but we got a little impatient here, so we're going to get down there. We'll hopefully corral him here. Barrel over there. I about walked in it. Is that your pin? No, it's 10-9. it's still going the right direction, but pretty loud with drumming through this stuff. They're them two out there, aren't they? I didn't think he's gonna do that. Looks like we see it. Better get this out for when we really break a branch. It sounds stupid, but it could work. Yeah, that does suck, because that means I gotta beat a doe. We're gonna get to that bush at some point today. That's where we want to be anyway. That's way quieter than this. Oh, that's the actual bench there, huh? Cole and I just took about a 2-hour nap. Under these nice bush. I took a nice nap under this autumn olive. And we looked up, and our spotters looked like they took a nap too. We're gonna try and sneak out of here and call it this buck. We'll see, I don't know. It's hilarious. All of a sudden, look up there and them guys are sleeping too. This is right where you thought he was, isn't it? Alright. Doesn't sound like Buck. Be up another 50. Hold tight on us. He's in there, he's holding tight. You got any more, honey? Try and go a little further. He's gone. I would say he's probably not here.
Brap, 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 brap.
just jumped that buck about 20 minutes ago. We came back up around top, just a glass, but he ran off into the timber over here on the other side. Pretty good point to probably have a little more patience next time. We knew he had a pretty dang good feeling. We all thought he was right there and just should have waited. And Cole and I talked about it sitting there, that we should have just waited and waited. He probably would have got up and walked on that bench at some point. Grunt calling and rock throwing and just nothing. It's a bedded buck. He didn't give two craps about us. And we got to about 15 yards there and he just jumped up out of the brush and took off.
See another one.
What do you expect? But we're gonna stay up here and try and glass another one, hopefully. There's plenty of bucks in here, so we'll get another opportunity. Well, we just got back to the car. There's a little bit of light left, but there ain't gonna be much light to get on anything, and we're probably gonna come back here in the morning, so we're gonna get out and, well, we did get out. We got out and we're gonna go over to the dairy bar and get some food. Well deserved, I think. Hopefully, not really deserved.
We're starving.
Yeah, we haven't ate anything all day, but had a pretty dang good first day. Had a pretty good opportunity. That's all you can ask for. Just have to hopefully refine it and get one sometime this week. I don't know.